Check out these girls, guys, girls, I don't know. Hello.
Hello สวัสดีค่ะลาลาร้องดิเร็วเร็วเขาให้ร้องเพลงอัดวิดีโออยู่ร้องเพลงอะไรร้องเพลงลาลาใช่มาให้สวยตาไม่ก็อ่อนจะมีกินก็ไม่มีกินที่เขาทำเรื่องความร่ำรวยขอให้สวยไม่ก็แพง
Happy Sunday! It is day 27 here in Ao Nang, which is a beach in Krabi, Thailand. So funny story, we actually arrived here in Ao Nang yesterday and our plan was only to stay just for one night. But we ended up falling in love with this place. We feel right at home, it's really cool. And it's just a really awesome little town. So we actually booked a hotel and we actually checked into a new one today, and we're actually staying another 3 nights. So we're gonna be staying 4 nights total in Ao Nang. And right now we are shopping because when we arrived, we only brought 1 pair of clothes. So as you can see, I'm wearing 1 pair of clothes. We have no clothes to wear. We actually still have all of our stuff at our other hotel in Koh Lanta. So right now we actually have 2 hotels, but it's okay. Everything is just so cheap here in Thailand. You can afford to pay for 2 hotels and have 2 different locations. So now we're shopping for a little bag, gonna buy more clothes, actually just another pair of clothes. Need some sandals, because Lily broke her sandals. Right now Lily's holding a bunch of stuff in her hands, look at that. Camera gear, phones. So we need to find a little bag so we can put all the stuff in. And another cool thing is, Johnny FD is gonna be riding into town in a couple hours. He just left Koh Lanta a few hours ago and he should be arriving here in about an hour. So we're gonna rendezvous with him, hang out, and I'm super stoked because we're doing something that's really cool. We are going on a dream fishing trip tomorrow. That's where we're staying here longer in Ao Nang because the fishing spot is actually in Krabi, which is 30 minutes away from here, and it's gonna be ridiculous. My goal is to catch a fish that's over 100 pounds. So they got some crazy species of fish in this little lake, and the cool thing about it is I've never been to anything like this. It's actually a resort that sits on top of the fishing lake. So you're literally fishing on a resort, and it's ridiculous. It's built just for fishing. I mean, the guy that built this thing was a huge visionary and obviously had a huge passion for fishing. So honestly, I'm so stoked to check this out because I believe this is probably gonna be my dream business. If I honestly wanted to own any business in the world, I would want to own something like this. A resort with a fishing lake with crazy big exotic fish from all over the world. So super stoked to check that out tomorrow. Just got a new pair of shades. I was tired of wearing the other orange ones over and over. Let's talk about business. Whenever you go to these places that have these markets in other countries, bargaining is expected, okay? So know that whenever you want to buy something like a pair of shades, you want to buy some souvenirs, a t-shirt, some shorts, it doesn't matter whatever you want to buy. Whenever you ask them, especially when you look around at these places, none of these items have a price tag on them. And they do that for a reason, so that way they can try to charge different prices for different people, you know? So I'm going to be giving you some bargaining tips on how you can save money and get the best price. Bargaining tip number 1. Never, ever buy from the first place that you get to. Meaning, let's say you stop by somewhere and you check out something that you really like, never buy from there. You can always come back and buy from there, but never stop, get the price, and then make a purchase within those few minutes. So never buy from the first place that you get to. The best thing to do is, let's say you want a hat or a shirt or something, right? That you really like. understand that all of these places literally all sell the same thing. So even though there's 50 different shops, ideally they all sell the same thing. So get the price at one place and then stop at 2 or 3 other places that sell the same item that you want, and then compare prices. So that way it gives you some negotiation power. Bargaining tip number 2. Whenever you ask for the price, it doesn't matter whatever price they give you, okay? You want to make sure you always flinch. This is what I mean by that. Let's say someone tells you, hey, you ask them the price for this shirt or this hat and they give you a price, right? Whether it's high or it's low, never show that you're very, very interested. Like never go, oh my gosh, that's a great price. Because now they know they got you hooked. So you want to flinch. And what that means is, I'll give you an example. This lady, I asked her how much were these sunglasses. She told me 220 baht. What flinching means is, you always want to make a good facial expression like 220 baht, or whoa, that's kind of high. Flinching means just show a sign of disinterest and shock. Again, show a sign of disinterest and shock. Meaning, that's ridiculous, that's such a high price, you know? So that way it shows them that the price they gave you is the most ridiculous thing that you've ever heard, right? Because that will put them in a position where they'll want to lower the price for you. Okay, so remember, tip number 2, always flinch. Bargaining tip number 3, always walk away. Okay, what I mean by that is after you get the price from them and maybe you might be able to negotiate a lower price, always walk away. I always walk away and I come back and buy later. Because this shows that I'm interested, but at the same time I'm not desperate, right? And when you show you're not desperate, it puts you in a position of power, which allows you to negotiate really good deals. So I'll give you an example. I checked out the first spot for these sunglasses. She wanted 220 baht. I checked out another spot. They wanted 180 baht. I checked out a third spot. They wanted 150 baht. Yes, exactly what she said. Okay. Which leads to tip number 4. Always use these places to make them compete with each other, right? So I go back to my first or second shop that wanted to sell these sunglasses to me, and I told them, hey, there's a place over there that we're selling the same sunglasses you wore for 150 baht. And then she looks at me and goes, oh, okay, I'll try to beat that. Long story short, I got these down from 220 baht to 120 baht. So that's it. That is David Dang Vu's bargaining tips. You're welcome. Not sure what's going on here, but there's a bunch of guys stopped in the middle of the street pounding a bunch of drums. That is crazy. No idea what that was about. Check it out, we just got Lily a nice little baggie. Instead of carrying that big backpack around, the original price was 300 baht. We got it down to 250 baht. Coconut ice cream. We've been drinking a lot of coconuts and eating a lot of coconut ice cream. This is the bomb. Tex-Mex in Thailand. What? Fisherman pants? Quick update. We just checked another place for the same bag, and right off the bat, they wanted 400 baht. See? Negotiation tactics and bargaining tips work. Just got 2 V-neck shirts, original price 300 baht each. Got them down 50% to 150 baht each. All right, we got literally 2 tank tops. This white one and this orange one that says I love Krabi. Original price 200 baht each. We got them down to 100 baht each. All right, we actually got Literally 2 more tank tops. Original price for these were 200 baht. We got them down to 100 baht each. And of course, Lily wanted some shorts to match with those tanks that she got. So these were actually 180 baht. We also talked them down to 100 baht each. Pretty cool print, very nice designs. So now Lily got a couple new outfits. And that concludes our day of shopping and utilizing the bargaining tips. All right, I feel right at home back in Orange County. Focus. Vietnamese food! So we actually met up with my boy Johnny FD. He got into town and we've been walking for about half an hour in Ao Nang and made it all the way to this restaurant. Carnivore Steak and Grill. Let's go check it out. Are you excited for tomorrow, bro?
I'm excited for tonight. Carnivores.
Johnny took us to this really fancy restaurant. This place is nice. He's taking us on a date.
Vacuum fresh, but air fresh from Australia and New Zealand.
Once again, I think our eyes were bigger than our stomach and we ordered like half of the menu. This is the tenderloin, lobster bisque, some prawns and scallop. Oh my gosh, look at this. Look at the presentation on these dishes. Look at that. That's Johnny's mixed dish right there. And these potatoes. We are ready to eat. All right, so we just left dinner with Johnny FD. We have 1 too many glasses of wine. So
and
definitely
3 shots of sambuca.
So definitely gonna end this vlog now. See ya.